Today I'm going to take you through my perfect weekend here in Winston-Salem. So stick right around. We're going to tell you a few things to go and check out when you visit our great city. All right, so first of all, this is going to be my perfect weekend. My perfect weekend might be different from your perfect weekend. However, it's going to give you a pretty good idea of some of the different things that we have to do right here in Winston-Salem and that I think you should be checking out when you make a visit. So first off, Friday night, what am I going to go do? With my family, I'm going to take them out to a Dash game. Winston-Salem Dash is our local minor league baseball team here. It's a super family-friendly environment. They've got plenty of places for my wife to grab drinks out there in the outfield, concessions to keep the kids happy and everything like that. The lawn seating is gonna allow the kids to roll up and down the hill, keep themselves entertained, maybe catch a home run ball. You never know. We'll see what happens. And at the end, for every Friday and Saturday night Dash game, they're also gonna have free fireworks, which they shoot them off right in center field. So that's gonna be a really nice night for the kids. They love that, and it's gonna keep everybody happy. All right, so now we're on to Saturday morning. What am I gonna do? Get everybody out of bed. We're gonna head up to Old Salem. What are we gonna do there? Salem, which was established back in the late 1700s, still has a lot of homes from that period that have been restored, have been kept up in keeping with the time period. You've also got coffee shops, you've got bakeries, and you can take a tour to see what it was really like living in Salem in the late 1700s, early 1800s, before Salem and Winston combined to make Old Salem. I think it's a great place for you to go check out and to take in a little bit of history of our city, maybe even go over and check out the Cobblestone Farmers Market. So the next thing after Old Salem that I'm gonna do is gonna take everybody up to Village Tavern there at Reynolda Village. We're gonna have brunch outside on the patio, taking the amazing weather that we have here so often, and then maybe run around some of the retail shops, clothing boutiques, things like that. See if there's anything that anybody feels like they need. Gonna walk over to Reynolda Gardens, walk some of the paths, allow everybody to just, again, enjoy being outside, maybe go through the Reynolda House. The Reynolda House now is an incredible place, built originally by those who started up R.J. Reynolds Tobacco. Big impact here on the Camel City. Be sure to go check that out. Rotating art exhibits there on the first level, history of the house and that on the second level, different things like that. Basement's the coolest place to me. You had a shooting range, bowling alley, indoor pool. It is like paradise for anybody who just wants to go and be a dude for a weekend. If they would allow me to go camp out there for a weekend in the basement, I will go do it. But I would definitely make sure you go check out Reynolda Village. I'm gonna come back, get cleaned up, take my wife out for a date, and we're gonna head downtown Winston-Salem to go to someplace like the Catherine Brasserie inside the Kimpton Hotel, maybe 600 Degrees, maybe Ryan's Steakhouse. Ryan's Steakhouse is so cool, guys. The wait staff there, we've been going there since we got married, almost 10 years ago now. I still see the same waiters and waitresses there all the time. The same person who was the event planner that scheduled everything for us to bring the folks from our wedding there after we got married. They're still working there. It's a great place, and the inside decor is still like straight up out of the 70s. You sit outside if you feel like that, if you've got a cooler night. Backing up to the trees, a little slow babbling brook back there. So you got a little bit of running water, can sit out there, just relax. Great place to go and just unwind and enjoy it like a fantastic steak. Their steaks are on an entirely different level. Remember Ryan's Steakhouse. Go check out some of the breweries downtown. You know, head over to Incendiary Brewing, Fiddle and Fish, maybe go up to Earl's. Just check out Trade Street in general and Bailey Park and just really get into some of that nightlife. If it's during the middle of the summer, it might have a free concert out there at Bailey Park. Something to consider. That is pretty much gonna make up a Saturday night for us. Sunday morning, we're coming to the end of the weekend. What are we gonna get into? Well, if you've noticed a theme for me, I enjoy being outside. So I'm gonna take everybody up. We're gonna go either to one of our state parks like Hanging Rock, Pilot Mountain, Stone Mountain, all within 45 minutes of downtown Winston-Salem. Great places to go check out from those different parks. They have amazing views that you can still see all the way down into downtown Winston-Salem. Check out the different panoramic views, take in some nature, get on a little bit of hike, get that blood moving a little bit. Alternatively, if my family doesn't want to go for a hike, check out the bag. What am I going to go do? I'm going to play golf, guys. Right here around Winston, there's some amazing golf courses. From the public route, right? You've got Tanglewood, which Tanglewood has 36 holes, plus they have a 9-hole golf course there as well. But the championship course at Tanglewood hosted the PGA Championship, I believe in 1974, and I think Lee Trevino won that. So it's a great golf course. If I'm gonna go play there, my caveat is gonna be, I'm gonna play first thing in the morning because it does get a little bit slow. There's a lot of people out there. If I wanna be in and out in 3 hours or so, I'm gonna go play first first thing in the morning. Gonna get out there at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Beat the heat as well. Get out there and go play around at Tanglewood Park Championship Course. It's a great place. You won't be disappointed. If you want to run up over to Greensboro, Bryan Park has another fantastic 36 holes up there, both the players and the championship. Championship has hosted several USGA events in the last decade or so. The 4-ball championship, some college events. It's just in and around a few of the lakes in the area. It's beautiful, it's challenging. It's a really great place to check out. If you have somebody here that lives local to the Triad and they're a member at a private club, call them up. Let's see what they can go hook up for you. Old Town Club, that's where I worked for 7 years. It is just an incredible experience. No tee times. Perry Maxwell designed it in 1939. The green complexes are probably the most challenging I've ever played in this area. You've got the double green out there between the par 5 17th and the par 4 8th, like 70 yards side to side. So you can just have, you know, a 200-foot putt. It looks like they buried some elephants in those greens, lots of different undulations. You're never gonna have a flat lie. It's a very easy driving golf course. You know, don't expect to lose a lot of golf balls, but every hole you're either gonna have the whole ball above your feet, below your feet, side hill, downhill, uphill. It's gonna be all over the place. So definitely go check that out. Forsyth Country Club is another Donald Ross golf course. I believe it was designed in 1919. It's an amazing spot. If you wanna head 20 minutes outside the city, you know, come on down to Willow Creek. That's where I'm at. It's a great place as well, out in Davidson County. Not super busy, great facilities. Short game area is top notch. Greens are always in great shape. Conditions are pretty nice. So I've kind of got on a little bit of a golf tangent here. This is what I'm gonna do when I'm here in Winston-Salem for the weekend. I don't know what you're gonna do. Those are just a couple things for you to think about, to check out. If you're curious about what there is to do here in the Triad, you're thinking about making a visit, give me a call, 336-582-9210, or shoot me an email, joel@sandmanrealtync.com. I appreciate you checking out another episode of Driving Triad. We'll see you on the next one.